Let's bring back Big Perk and Vince. Let's continue chatting about Miami. They were in action last on Tuesday night against the Detroit Pistons. Jimmy Butler was making his return after missing their previous game with a foot injury. And here's the deal. Watch as Jimmy misses the floater but comes up limping after the shot. We can take another look here in a second. Butler twists his ankle on a defender's foot. Butler would finish the quarter but wouldn't return after halftime. Miami would go on to win, though, 105-98. So the Heat have won 66 of 100 games in which Jimmy Butler has played over the last two seasons. That's obviously good, but they've struggled a bit, or he's struggled particularly a bit to stay on the court since the bubble. And in those games, they're only 20 of 42. So that's not so great. All right, so let's be clear. Tyler Hero has been the Heat's best player in the clutch this season. Surprisingly, though, not Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Buckets. And since the bubble, as we just laid out, Jimmy has had trouble staying healthy. So, Vince, starting with you, how concerned should Heat fans be about Jimmy when it comes to both the clutch time and the health?
Well, it's definitely a concern because Jimmy Butler is the heartbeat and the tough guy for your team. He's the voice of your team. He brings the energy and effort and everything in between on both sides of the ball, and it makes the game easier for Tyler Hero. Yes, Tyler Hero's been playing great, and it's been tough for Jimmy Butler to get rolling because of his injury, just getting back in and just doing what needs to be done. Now, the most important thing for me is you want to make sure that guy, Jimmy Butler, is healthy for the playoffs. That's what's important. You don't just want him to continue to play just because and all that. You need him for the playoffs because if you look at where they are, they're first right now. Playing the 8th seed, it could possibly who? The Raptors, the Nets, the Hornets, and even, if the Hawks get it together, possibly the Hawks. So those are teams that you don't want to face with a hobbled Jimmy Butler. You need a healthy Jimmy Butler. So right now, with 12, 13 games left, get him healthy. And like Tyler Hero said, you can put that group back on the floor. They're familiar with each other. They can play well and figure it out.
Yeah, you know what? When healthy, I had the Heat as my dark horse to win it all because I feel like with Eric Spoelstra, their defensive lineup, the way that Tyler Hero is playing. But make no mistake about it, that if Jimmy Butler is not healthy, this team is not even making it out of the East. Jimmy Butler has shown us time and time again that when it matters the most, he's capable of rising to the occasion. Now, should the Heat fans be concerned about his health? Yes. Could they be concerned about him being clutch? No. Let's not act like we didn't remember the performance he put on against the Lakers in the bubble, or the fact that he carried the Chicago Bulls franchise and took them to Eastern Conference Finals, and the only person that was standing in his way was a LeBron James at the time. So I have the utmost confidence in Jimmy Butler in the clutchest moments, but I am concerned about his health.
Yeah, I would agree with you guys. And look, the other part of it is this. As long as he's healthy, to your point, Perk, they can win a championship. But Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo are better than they were in the bubble. And they've got Kyle Lowry and P.J. Tucker. This team certainly can compete. We'll see how it goes for them moving forward in a tightly contested Eastern Conference.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.